Hello, this time we're going to discuss about power of a power. If you are raising a power to an exponent, you multiply the exponent. That is the rule. Okay? So we have here x raised to m raised to n is equal to x raised to m times n. So what does it mean? This is your base, x. And the exponent is m. But this exponent is being raised to another exponent, which is n. Meaning, this power is being raised to another power. So what are you going to do with these exponents? You are simply going to multiply it. Okay? So meaning, m multiplied by n. So you now have x raised to m multiplied by n. That is the rule on power of a power. Okay? To further understand this law, we need to discuss some examples. We have here 5 raised to 3 raised to 2. The exponent here is 3, and it is being raised again by another exponent, which is 2. So, following the rule, we now have 5. You're going to multiply 3 times 2. Therefore, we have 5 raised to 6. Because 3 times 2 is equal to 6. But we will not yet end up there. What is the value of 5 raised to 6? And that is equal to 15,625. Okay? Because you are going to multiply 5 6 times. Okay? Next, we have here, what is the simplified form of n raised to 4 raised to 7? The exponent of n here is 4, and it is being raised to another exponent, which is 7. Okay? So we have here n raised to 4 raised to 7. Power raised to a power. So what are we going to do? We're just going to multiply the exponent. You're just going to copy the base, which is n, and then 4 times 7. So we now have 4 times 7 is equal to 28. Therefore, the final answer there is n raised to 28. Then we have here, what is the simplified form of x raised to 2/3 raised to 1/2? Try to observe. Our exponent here is a fraction, 2/3, and another fraction, 1/2. Okay? So let us just copy first the given. X raised to 2/3 raised to 1/2. Power is being raised to another power. So all you need to follow is multiply the exponent. So in multiplying fraction, just multiply the numerator by the numerator and denominator by the denominator. That's why we will have 2 times 1, that is 2, and 3 times 2, that is now 6. So we have here x raised to 2 over 6. But try to observe, our exponent is 2 over 6. Can we still simplify that? What is the common factor of 2 and 6? And that is 2. Okay? So what is 2 divided by 2? That is 1. And 6 divided by 2, and that is 3. So you now have x raised to 1/3. Okay? Always bear in mind that if your exponent is a fraction, see to it that it is always written in its simplest form. Okay? The next one we have here. What is the simplified form of p raised to 5 raised to 4? The base here is p. Our exponent is 5 and it is being raised to another power which is 4. So again, what are you going to do? You're just going to multiply the exponent. 5 times 4 and that is equal to 20. Therefore, the final answer is p raised to 20. Can you follow? Okay, we have here another example, but it is quite difficult. We have here y raised to 3 multiplied by y raised to 5 over 2 raised to negative 2. Try to observe. This is y raised to 3 and the second y has exponent of 5 over 2 and it is being raised by another power which is negative 2. Okay? So in this case, you are just going to multiply negative 2 by 5 over 2. 3 is not included because it is already outside the parenthesis. Okay? So all you need to do is just copy your y raised to 3. Okay? You're just going to copy your y raised to 3. And then you have to copy your second y, 5 over 2. And then after that, you're going to multiply that by negative 2. What is the denominator of 2? And that is 1. Okay? Again, as what I have told you, you are just going to multiply this exponent by negative 2 because it is inside the parenthesis. So you now have there y raised to 3. Again, follow the steps in multiplying fractions. 5 times negative 2, that is negative 10, and 2 times 1, that is 2. Can we still simplify this? Yes. So, what is negative 10 divided by 2? So, that is equal to negative 5. So, you now have y raised to 3, y raised to negative 5. What is the operation between the two? It is multiplication. Can you still remember what are we going to do with the exponent if the operation is multiplication? And since they have the same base, you need to add the exponents. So you have y raised to negative 2. Why? Because 3 plus negative 5, so you now have negative 2. Okay. Take a look at your answer. Y raised to negative 2. Is that the final answer? No. Why? Because the exponent is negative. What is the denominator of y? It is 1. Can you still remember if your exponent is negative? You need to write this down, y, and change the sign of the exponent. It becomes positive. And write 1 above it. So you have the final answer as 1 over y raised to 2. Any question? Okay? So always remember that if you're given with this one, x raised to m raised to n, a power raised to another power, all you need to do is multiply the exponent, and that is equal to x raised to m times n. Okay? So, we have here the last example. 4m raised to 1/2 raised to 3. Try to observe. 4 is inside the parentheses. What is the exponent of 4? Can you see any exponent of 4? No. And it is understood that that is 1. Again, what did I say based from our previous example? Power raised to another power, you're just going to multiply the exponent, meaning 1 times 3 and 1/2 times 3. So you now have 4, 1 as the exponent of 4 times 3, m, 1/2 as the exponent of m times 3. Okay? So you have there 1 times 3, that is 3. Okay? Again, what is the denominator of 3 here? That is 1. Multiplying fractions, multiply the numerator. 1 times 3, that is 3. And 2 times 1, that is 2. Okay? Is that the final answer? 4 raised to 3. What is the value of 4 raised to 3? Does it mean to say that it is 4 times 3? No, it must be 4 times 4 times 4. So you now have 64m raised to 3 over 2. Is that clear?